I hype me up, I gas me up, I hype me up, I gas me up, I hype me up, I gas me up. Take up space, sis. Got my room with this. Take up space, sis. I got my room with this. I'm a trip for this.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Friday. You guys, I woke up late today. I don't know, kind of got a heavy heart today, but we'll get into it. Good morning, love, seeing her. Okay, so I was just looking at that video. I almost forgot to set this stream up because I was looking at that you sent me this morning. So I got caught up. Love Seeing Her sent me a video this morning with details on Jeezy and Jeannie, and I kind of got caught up in that. As you all know, good morning, Cricket 22. Good morning. As you all know, Fridays are my informal day. I don't really have anything prepared. I kind of like the viewers to tell me what you all want to talk about. And I also do my $10 giveaway on Fridays. We'll come up with a trivia question. I told y'all last week that I was going to have my trivia question ready for y'all to win this $10, $10, $15. Good morning, Toot Latrice. Toot Latrice, good morning, network specialist. Toot Latrice, you said something in Queen Sheba's chat yesterday, and I went and watched that video, and my mind was blown. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. I'm really not trying to put it out there what I'm talking about, but you put something in the chat, and I went to watch that video, and she was spot on that video. I just want you to know. I did go check out a video you were referencing. I checked it out and it was spot on. Again, Fridays are informal. We'll do a $10, $10, $15 cash giveaway for a trivia question. I just want you all to kind of tell me how are you all feeling. Today, to be honest, I always, good morning, it's Tay-T, good morning. I always come in, I try to be in a positive mood. I'm fine. I'm in a good mood. I'm fine. But I am disheartened. You all know I try to stay out the YouTube drama over here on my page. Again, I'm up and coming. I don't have an issue with anyone. I don't want that over on my page, but I am sad. I saw that TikTok is taking a break, which is probably needed with everything that's going on with her family. They have people coming after her saying things about her son. So I get it. I totally get it. I'm sending TikTok a lot of love, a lot of healing for her son. I'm sending her a lot of peace, just peace, and allow God to heal her heart, heal her family, heal her son. I just don't know how YouTube got this personal. It's been a lot. It's gotten personal for a lot of people. And again, I just want to keep it positive over here. But it does sadden me how personal YouTube has gotten for a lot of people. And, I just don't know. I used to laugh on here so much, and it was such a great community. And I do think that, good morning, sound check, Annette. I do think a lot of us have moved away. A lot of us that are Melody supporters or millimeters, I think a lot of us have moved away from what it was about. Melody moves. She's very strategic. She moves in silence. She doesn't speak on her haters a lot. And I think that we have to get back to that. I think that when you watch other people's plate, it's hard to eat your own food. You'll let your food get cold watching somebody else's plate. And I think that if people got back to focusing on themselves, focusing on their own content, not allowing people to bring them bones, just focusing on the show, the topic of the show, I try to make sure, I make jokes and stuff to try to make it interesting, but I try to stay on the show and not get too personal. And I'm just praying for everybody, everybody's peace. So if T-Talk, if you see this, T-Talk was one of the first people to encourage me to start my own show, to get my own channel, basically. So I'm just sending her a lot of love because she was very supportive in me starting my own channel. When we went to Huntsville, I told y'all about the story about when I went to Huntsville for Melody's concert, and they had me in the parking line for 2 hours. Mind you, I drove 4 hours. The parking was atrocious. I sat in there for 2 hours. By the time I got over there, maybe like 40 minutes in, Melody was leaving, and T-Talk was actually not going to ride back with Melody. She was going to sit with me because I had, been stuck so long. She was actually going to sit with me. And, it was best for her to just enjoy her trip and go with Melody. But she's a real one. Sending her lots of love today. My heart is with her and her family. YouTube can be a lot, especially when you're going through a lot personally. I got on YouTube actually because during the pandemic, I stopped working. I stopped going into office. I started working from home just to be with my children more. And the pandemic made me realize how important family was. At that time, I used to work 12 hours. I used to rotate shifts. I was just on a grind because I wanted money. I just wanted money. I wanted my kids to have a lot of money. And I was just on a grind, and I wasn't realizing how much I was missing with my children, especially being a single mom. So when the pandemic came and I had a chance to take some time off and actually be at home, I realized that I liked being at home. I wanted to spend more time with my children. So I actually let that job go. I let that job go where I was making all of this money. I'm making a whole lot less, but I'm with my children a lot more. I'm a lot more hands-on. I'm totally remote. So I took a pay cut to be at home. And so I'm already kind of introverted. I'm very quiet in person. So I came on YouTube because it gave me back, it made me feel like that outlet, that adult interaction I was missing, because it was really a community, and I just hate to see where it has gone so far, how far we have strayed from that community. So I hope to be that for you all. I hope to be like a community feeling. I never wanted to stray from sisterhood, brotherhood, just loving on each other, laughing, keeping each other uplifted. That's the kind of person I am in real life. And that's just what that's what I want for my channel. But again, sending T-Talk a whole lot of love because every content creator is not everybody's cup of tea. But I had the pleasure of meeting T-Talk in person. I saw her briefly at Mimosas with Melody and then at the concert. And T-Talk is a genuine person for me. So far, she's been such a genuine person, showed me so much love. And I just want to send that love back. And just, ask God to surround her, lift her up. And, I see you all in the chats. Just send her lots of love and lift T-Talk up in your prayers. And, we will see her when she's ready to come back. So that's my little spiel. That had me a little sad yesterday, but, they had me a little sad. So I just wanted to speak on that. I love you, T-Talk. She was a dope person in for real, in real time. That's my little spiel on that. So again, Fridays are very informal. Again, we do a trivia giveaway at the end of the show. And I told y'all last week I was going to come up with a question. Y'all, I still ain't came up with a question, but by the end of the show, I have a trivia question for you guys. It'll probably be related to something that I've talked about earlier in the week. And, we'll get into it. And I just appreciate you all sending T-Talk a lot of love. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for standing with me and sending her love. But so y'all got to think back to some topics I've talked about this week. And when I ask my question, the first person that answers, if you can drop your Cash App, if you feel comfortable with dropping your Cash App or your Zelle, I can send you your, your winnings. So the first story I wanted to talk about, and again, this Fridays are informal. We talk about, it's the People's Channel. If y'all, hey, if there's a topic that you all want to talk about, it could be related to entertainment, celebrity gossip, reality TV, everyday life. You all can always drop it in the chat. Good morning, TNT. G Mom, good morning. You all can drop it in the chat and we'll go over it. The first story, again, Fridays are informal. I didn't really prepare a show because, I just always winged it on Fridays. I kind of let myself relax and prepare for the weekend. But Team Twirl, we've been talking about Kenya and the shenanigans and everything that happened at the grand opening of her hair spa, at the grand reopening of her hair spa. And so you saw love seeing her. Did you watch the trial yesterday? Y'all, I've been talking about this Young Thug trial for a minute. And if you have not tuned in, I'll probably show y'all some clips so y'all can see the crazy stuff I'll be talking about that goes on in this trial. But yes, the witness testimony was insane yesterday. So I'm waiting for next week when they've been calling him Brian Big Thug still. Young Thug's lawyer gets to cross-examine the witness. Yeah, so Toot Latrice said, I still cannot believe Kenya. But yeah, so Kenya, let me get back because I get off topic. I start talking about 10 different topics at one time. But Kenya Moore. So I told y'all, I remember I had a show, I think it was this week or last week, I was talking about Kenya. And some of y'all, I know that I'm a new content creator. So I know that I have not built up my reputation with you all. And this tea did not come from me. So I want to make that clear. I always I tell y'all this all the time. When it comes to Atlanta tea, especially Real Housewives tea and Atlanta tea, you have to know that Michelle A. Brown is probably the best resource for that type of tea because she has a lot of connections. She's been in the game for a long time. She was actually there at the event. She did not go inside, but she filmed herself outside of the event. A lot of people were saying Brittany Edie was not there. And I came on and told y'all Michelle Brown went live and said she was there. She had the video. She has video footage of Brittany Edie there. So I was trying to tell people, like, I know who to listen to, even though I haven't been doing content creation for a long time. I've been watching her for years and her tea always pans out. Yes, to Latrice, Michelle A. Brown, if you don't know anything, you better know she's the truth. Somebody told me, well, I'm not going to say the content creator's name. I was like, well, Michelle Brown they was like, well, such and such said this. Now, whatever floats your boat and whoever you decide to listen to, I know that I choose to listen to Michelle's tea because she always has a lot of receipts to back up what she's saying. A lot of people say they have sources. I don't know who their sources are. Michelle will actually show you. I do her Patreon. She will actually show you video, receipts, documentation. So I go kind of by that. I like people when they can show me stuff. And if you look at their history, and their history is, bam, she was right about this. Bam, she was right about this. Bam, she was right about this. I'm going to kind of go that way. That's just how I see it. But, again, everybody's free to whatever nourishes your spirit, whoever you choose to listen to. Yes, Michelle was there. So I'm going to take her word. I watched her stuff. She was there. Michelle is the truth. I back Michelle up, Michelle Brown. I tell y'all all the time, go watch her videos. Michelle Brown is the truth. So last night, Michelle went live. She did some more on her Patreon about Simon and Portia. But she went live last night to say that the Team Twirl, a lot of people were saying they didn't believe Kenya would do such a thing. They don't think Kenya did a revenge pee on Britt Edie. They feel like Britt Edie is kind of just, they're ramping it up for the show. Well, apparently, according to Michelle, Team Twirl, Kenya Moore has been suspended indefinitely from RHOA this season. She has been suspended. She is also not allowed to talk to the other cast members. They had called in a meeting with all of the cast members, and as a result, after they did an investigation, and as a result, she shut production down. So as a result, they suspended Kenya indefinitely. So those of you that don't believe the tea, don't believe what's happening, We shall see when the season comes. Let me get to some of these comments because I've been missing the comments. Yes, TNTG Mom said Michelle was there. Good morning, Be True. Good morning. She was not right about Andy being fired. Okay. Yeah, well, I do. Everybody probably misses once in a while, but she was there. So I think, we'll see how it pans out. Yes, I saw that last night. Kenya on AT Alien. Yes, they say Kenya has been suspended indefinitely. Sound checking that says exactly Michelle has been credible. And if you look at a lot of stuff, a lot of people that you watch, I'm not saying all content creators because I don't know, I don't know who's favorite. I don't know who everybody watches, but you will see a lot of people after Michelle drops her videos, you will see a lot of people run with the same tea. I'm just not afraid to be like, I got this tea from Michelle because I don't understand that. I think that's crazy that people don't like to say, I watched such and such videos and this is where I got it from. I think people like to insinuate that they have breaking news. And a lot of us do the same type of content. It's just we give our own perspectives of it. So I don't know why people like to act like they have breaking news when they waiting on, the source themselves. So, but whatever it is, what it is. Love See Her says, what? Yes, Michelle said that Kenya has been suspended indefinitely. And she is not allowed to talk to the cast. So we'll see just over the next few months. We'll see how it plays out. We'll see, we'll see if it's true or not. If it's true, we'll get to see it. Michelle has always been credible. Exactly. I think so. And that I missed that. I believe it. I know you lied. I missed that live last night. Yeah, go check it out. It's still up. Go check it out. The network specialist and y'all are speaking. But yeah, so that was her tea she dropped last night. That Team Twirl is definitely in trouble. Kenya has been suspended indefinitely. People were in the comments saying, yesterday, Dr. Heavenly, Kenya was getting her teeth cleaned at Dr. Heavenly. People were saying that Dr. Heavenly only wanted Kenya over there to be nosy so Kenya can tell her business. And she talked about it on her show. Said she was trying to trick Kenya out some information because y'all know Heavenly Messy and she wanted to talk about it on Messy Mondays. But I don't know. We'll see. Some people will say they have connections and don't. And that they will swear they have a source. And the source is another content creator because y'all know y'all ain't got no connections. I'll be listening to some people. Let me tell y'all this little story right quick. So before I started doing content creation, I have my favorites that I listen to. So it was this one content creator. I'm not going to say names. I'm not trying to be messy, y'all. So don't take this the wrong way. But they were like, I have this source that gave me this tea. I got the same source and it was a blog. It's not like a source. It was a blog that reported it. It's not just a popular blog. Some blogs are, you have the bigger blogs like Shade Room and what is it, Neighborhood Talk, that everybody listens to. And then you have these smaller blogs that have really good tea, but a lot of people are not aware of them because they're smaller blogs. So I was like, once I found out people be doing stuff like that, I was like, ain't no source. The damn blog is a source. That's not that's not like an inside scoop. Anybody can find this page and have that scoop, but I digress. Good morning, Soulstar Music Lover. Happy Friday. Thank you for listening. Network Specialist says that's what she gets. She was doing way too much. Shake my head. Yeah, I think if Kenya actually did something like that, I'm going to still say if allegedly, I don't know. I wasn't there. But I don't see why I did watch Michelle's video and people were coming out of the event saying what she did. So I don't see why in real time people will be coming up to Michelle after leaving the event and saying, Kenya did this if it didn't happen. Again, everybody listens to who they want to listen to, but I'm just saying, I saw the video where people were coming up to her saying what had happened inside of there. Let's see. Soulstar Music Lover, good morning. Everybody saying, hey, I'm sorry, I'm not being messy. Me either. We ain't being messy in that. We just talking, girl. We just have a girl talk. We're not being messy this morning. I think Kenya has mental health issues like her mom. She goes way too low and very vindictive. That's a good point. Very good perspective. I never thought about that, but it could be very. And Kenya does have a lot of she does have a lot of mom hurt, and a lot of times when your mom is probably the first woman to show you love, show you how to be a woman, show you support. And a lot of times women that don't have that mom relationship, like I don't have a good mother-daughter relationship, but I've told you all I've been in therapy at a young age. So I've been able to work through a lot of my wounds, my mother wounds. So a lot of people that don't heal themselves and don't decide to push forward, it can resonate in a lot of different ways. So I definitely agree with that, Soul Star Music Lover. I always love your perspective, Soul Star Music Lover. You are very, very smart. Everybody's saying, hey, Toot Latrice said Lipstick Alley. They be on Lipstick Alley, Toot Latrice. They be on Lipstick Alley talking about they got a source. But let me stop being messy because I don't want nobody to come over here and comfort me because I just be wanting to laugh and have a good time. I'm not talking about anybody in particular. I'm just laughing. I've never been on Lipstick Alley, but I be on the blogs. That's where I get a lot of my stuff so far. Hopefully one day I can build myself up to have a source. But right now I don't have a source. So I'm not going to be on here like pump faking y'all like I just got some inside scoop or that somebody called me and told me something. Because that is not the case. That is not the case. These people are on these blog pages acting like they got a source. Hey, the Valley Girl, good morning. Thank you for joining at Work in the Bushes. Please make sure you all hit the like button as you come in. A like is free. It's like knocking on the door, ringing the doorbell. Just let me know that you're here. Even if you dislike it, please just hit something to keep me in the algorithm. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. So we'll see how it pans out. If you believe that Kenya, I know Team Tora was holding it down hard for Kenya, but apparently she's been suspended indefinitely. Again, we will see because as B True said, she said Michelle Brown was wrong about Andy being fired. So we shall see. We will wait it out. We will see. But that's the word on the curb is that Kenya has been suspended indefinitely. So she's also saying that Britt Edie kind of lawyered up. Let me share my screen and let me tell you, I played this before, but y'all might not remember that clip of Britt Edie and the newbie Kelly saying they didn't really want to do the show anymore. I think they were joking, but I don't know. I don't know how it played out. I don't know if they were for real or they were joking. Let me get that clip pulled up. Hold on 1 second. Let me share my screen. Let's see. Okay. So let me play this clip right here. Let me unmute it first.
Do the show. It's too much. I don't want to do it. Hold on. We gotta protect the titties. I don't want to do it. I want to do it, but I don't want to do it. We want to do it, but we don't want to do it. We don't want to do it. That's still bad. You don't want to do what? I don't want to do the show.
That was it. Like right after, this was like right after the Kenya Moore thing. Good morning. Is that Carmel? Good morning. Y'all know if I say y'all name wrong, just tell me if I said it wrong. But that was like right after the whole situation with Kenya. They were on there joking. I guess they were joking, saying they didn't really want to do the show anymore. It was too much. So, we'll see. We'll see how it pans out. I've heard, Michelle was saying that Britt Edie lawyered up right after that. So, Bravo got a lot going on with lawsuits already. Andy under fire Andy got fire coming every way. So maybe this is something that they couldn't handle, something, that it just went a little too far. So we'll see. We'll see how it pans out. But right now, the word on the curve, per Michelle Brown, is that Kenya is suspended indefinitely. Good morning. Everybody's saying good morning. It says, he said, I'm still waiting for Funky Feet to get suspended, fired, or something. Who's Funky Feet? Who is Funky Feet? Who is Funky Feet? And why are they needing to get suspended? Y'all, they said Al Reynolds, and I was trying to watch it before I came on, but I got up late this morning. They said that Al Reynolds and what's his name? Armand Wiggins got into it on Fox Soul on Claudia's show yesterday, and said that Al Reynolds called Funky Dineva. I gotta watch that, and we'll talk about it later. Let's see. Martell is Funky Feet. Okay. Child, Funky Feet is in bed with the producer. I don't know why he's not fired. He's done everything to be fired at this point. So, I don't know. I have no idea why Martell still has a job. Toot Latrice said, unpopular opinion, it was on OnlyFans, right? That's what I've been hearing. She had an OnlyFans. She was a video vixen. She had an OnlyFans. So somebody is saying like she had to pay to get in her OnlyFans, and she took those images and took her printer at home and printed out those images and put it on a poster board, honey. Yeah, so okay, Martell. So Martell is Funky Feet, or is that Kiki? Oh no, that would be Martell. Okay, it's Martell. It was a birthday roast. I wanted to know what happened too. I was going to watch it today. What are y'all talking about? You're talking about Al Reynolds and are you talking about Al Reynolds and Armand Wiggins getting into it on the show? Yeah, I want to watch it. I started watching it and I went back to sleep this morning, and I got up like right before it was time to do this. So, I had to do my morning routine. But yeah, they say Al Reynolds and Armand got into it last night about, I think it had something to do with his sexuality and him marrying Star Jones, knowing that he was not really into women. He can say that he likes both all he wants, but Al does not like both. I don't care what he says. Al likes men and men only, okay? I don't care what he says, but, if that's what he wants to go with. But I think it stemmed from that, him marrying Star Jones, and him and Armand Wiggins went head to head apparently. And Al Reynolds even called Funky Dineva. And I don't know, I got to watch it and see what exactly went down. So, if that's something you all want to look into later, that was just really funny to me. Kenya lost her doggone mind. But Kenya is mean. People that think Kenya wouldn't do something like this. When Kenya first came onto the show, Kenya was mean as I don't know what. I thought she was terrible. But people don't seem to believe. People think that she's changed. So, whatever. Armand roasted him from the second sentence. Armand gave it to Al Reynolds. Somebody needs to give it to Al, because I do not like Al Reynolds. I cannot stand Al. So if Armand laid him down, I would love to see it. I gotta click on YouTube and go and see it. Okay, y'all. So I'm still trying to think of my trivia question so I can do this giveaway. I'm trying to think of a good trivia question, something that I've talked about. I think I got my trivia question. So it's going to be pertaining to something that I've discussed this week. So I'm going to give y'all a few minutes to try and find the answer. Some of y'all may already have the answer. That's why it's good to pay attention throughout the week, because when Friday comes, you can win the giveaway. T says, I can't stand Al Reynolds either. I cannot stand Al Reynolds. Okay. So if Armand gave it, so I don't really know Armand, because I don't listen to them. I don't watch Fox Soul. I don't watch that show. I just know I don't like Al Reynolds. So I definitely wouldn't watch it for him. Then Lunel, Al about to have nerve. They said Lunel jumped in it too. So what did Funky Dineva have to do with it? Did he jump in it? Did Al call him on air to set some things straight? Like, what exactly went down? But again, I'm going to watch it after I end this live. So let's get into the trivia question, you guys. We're 30 minutes in. We might end early today because, like I said, Fridays are informal. I kind of let y'all tell me what y'all want to talk about. Tell me what's going on. Tell me how y'all feeling. So my trivia question for you all, while I have everybody's attention, Al is very shady and Lunel dragged him. So was Lunel a guest on the show, or is she hosting? What was Lunel's portion? Was she a guest, or was she just hosting? But yeah, Al Reynolds is not like women. He does not seem to like women. And I tell y'all this all the time. I have nothing against gay men. A person's sexuality has nothing to do with me. I love all people that love all people. But there are a lot of gay men that do not like women, and I don't understand why women listen to those type of men. It's a lot of gay men that seems to bash women, seem to hate women, especially black women, and black women will be their main supporters, and that's something I just do not understand. This does not pertain to all gay men. I don't want that narrative out there. I'm not putting this on all gay men. There are some men that know that they are black men and gay is just their sexuality. But there are a lot of gay black men that just do not like women for some reason, and women will listen to them relentlessly, and that's something I never understood. Al called him and didn't hear what Funky told him. He was on air. Okay. So I'm going to have to get into that, and we're going to talk about that maybe on Monday. But yeah, I saw the headline and I started watching the video last night, but I went to sleep, or was it early this morning? I was tired and I went right back to sleep. Al is low down dirty, tricked that baby on her. On who? On Star Jones? Who he tricked the baby on? Did him and Star didn't have kids, did they? Who did he put a baby on? Toot Latrice. Catch me up, because Toot Latrice, you have the tea, honey. I told you I went and watched that video that you were referencing, and it was good to me. And Love Seen Her sent me a video this morning about Jeezy and Jeannie Mai that had a lot of details. It was very good. I didn't get to finish it because I had to go live. But yes, y'all keep me up to date on what's going on. So let's go into the trivia questions so somebody can win their money right now. While I have y'all's attention. So the trivia question that I'm going to ask, it comes from a topic that I've talked about this week. All week, I have been talking about the YSL trial, the Young Thug trial in Atlanta, and everything that's been going on. Y'all know that I've been glued to the TV. Yesterday, I watched the trial from, I started watching it at 9. I missed it from the 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock hour, of course, because I had to come on my own side. And then it finally ended around 4:30 yesterday. So I watched all of it. Of course, I was working in between, but I watched all of it. It's a really good trial. Like I said, if it's something you all are looking for something different to kind of pivot into, it's so many trials going on that are very interesting with a lot of twists and turns. But this one, YSL Woody is really one of the reasons that this trial got popped off. He went to the police back in 2015, and he told a lot of things on Thug and his gang activity and affiliations and a lot of things that were going on. So he was the star witness, and he has been on the stand all week. Actually, last Friday, he went to jail because once he got on the stand, he pled the fifth, and, the judge told him he could not do that. So, we'll see where the trial goes. Yes, he was not really, got on the stand basically and told them that everything he told them in 2015 was a lie. He just was saying stuff. And so the prosecution is basically saying he's scared now because Young Thug and the rest of the gang is in the courtroom looking at him. And so they're basically trying to paint a picture like he's intimidated. But basically he's getting on the stand saying he's lying. So my trivia question to you all is, I told you all this week that Thug's lawyer was sentenced to 20 days for contempt of court for calling the judge out on having an illegal meeting. He was sentenced to 20 days. He had to do 10 weekends in jail. It was overturned by the Georgia Supreme Court. They gave him a supersedious bond, so he does not have to report to court this weekend. So my trivia question to you all, and the first person that answers, you can drop your Cash App and I'll send you the funds, is what is the name of Young Thug's lawyer? What is the name of Young Thug's lawyer? That's my trivia question this week. Since I've been talking about that most of the week, what is the name of Young Thug's lawyer? The first person to answer will win a $10 Cash App. Y'all might have to Google if you all can remember. Is anybody watching the trial besides me? Did anybody tune in? I shared the link on my wall. Do 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 do. 2005. Oh, it's Tay T won. It's Tay T got the answer. It's Tay T is the winner this week. Yes, ma'am. It is Brian Big Thug Steele. They've been calling him Big Thug. So it is Brian Steele. It's Tay T is the winner. She was the first to answer. I see you love seeing her. You were just 5 seconds too late because It's Tay T came through in the clutch, and she came through with Brian Big Thug Steele. He has been on the trial. I'm going to pull up a clip for you in a minute. It's Tay T. If you don't mind dropping your Cash App, so I can go ahead and send that to you now, so I can make sure that you received it. Yes, everybody send a congratulations to Miss It's Tay T with the clutch coming through, answering the question. She's been paying attention, or either she Googled, however she got the answer. She is the winner this week. Okay, so congratulations, It's Tay T, with coming through with Brian Steele. Let me pull up this. I'm gonna show y'all what Brian Steele did at court yesterday. Brian Steele is mad at this judge. Do you hear me? And I think that because Brian Steele was not sent to jail, like the judge tried to send him to jail, he has been acting a fool. Hold on. Share my screen and show y'all. Okay, let me send this first before I share my screen. Let me send It's Tay T her Cash App. So you all can talk amongst yourselves while I get this Cash App sent. Don't let me stop you guys. Let me send It's Tay T her Cash App, and just keep it moving in the chat, you guys. If you don't say nothing but hey or congratulations or something. Let's see. Why is my phone? Come on. I'm gonna get it sent one way or other. Hold on. Okay, there we go. S-O. Oops. Okay, that's you. I can tell that's you because you got It's Tay T in there. That's what I'm talking about. I know it's you. Okay. Okay, it should be okay, it's sent. Thank you so much for participating. I appreciate you. Congratulations on the win. So again, we'll do a trivia next week. We may have one more question before we end the live today. I don't know if I can think of something real quick. Let me go back up in the comments. In 2005, they were considering adopting, and in some way and somehow Al popped up with a baby. Star didn't want and got child. What? That happened to what's her name? Sherry Shepherd. I know Sherry Shepherd and her husband, they were married, but Sherry Shepherd, when they got divorced, something about she didn't want the child anymore or some craziness, but she still had to pay child support. Like he got a lot of child support out of Sherry Shepherd. So what? That is crazy. These men, I'm telling you, they will use women, they will use successful women to climb up the ladder. Let's see. Let me go down. Everybody's telling my girl, congratulations, congrats. I have to just start looking at the case when you were talking about it. I still have to get caught up. Yes, I gave y'all the lead attorney. He does a great show. He does a live stream of the case every day. And he explains, like on the breaks, he'll start to explain what's going on. So those that don't know, but the lead attorney is a very good show to watch. So I just think that's amazing. You know, it's a very good case. Let me show y'all this clip right quick. Let me show y'all. This is what happened yesterday during trial.
Okay, so, well, we don't know that.
Over.
This is a record. This is important. Okay, but it's your allegation and assertion, sir. Okay, so, well, we don't know that. We don't know whether or not they're true. Going on. Every time Mr. Copeland comes in the courtroom or out of the courtroom, he's escorted by a DA's office investigator. You see that? This court is observant. You're not just sitting there in a cloud. You see exactly what's going on. You hear the prosecutor tell you, we were in a room with Mr. Copeland and he said these things. Why? Okay. Why do I have to bring it up? You should be bringing it up. This is crazy. This is like communist Russia. Mr. Williams is having the worst trial. So I'm moving again to stop intimidating the witness by the prosecution, leave people alone, and stop accusing. You've allowed the prosecutor Love to accuse me of misconduct. Oh, but you've also accused. This is a record. This is important. Okay, but it's your allegation and assertion, sir. Okay, so.
So basically yesterday what happened was Brian Steele stood up. He's talking to the judge now. He's telling the judge he's acting like he's in a cloud. He's acting like he doesn't see what's going on. The key witness, again, is the little Woody. And he's saying that every time they go to break, he says Woody is surrounded by the prosecution. They take him in a room. They don't give him any space. They surround him all the time. It's like witness intimidation. Like the prosecution is trying to make him know feel their presence so that he says what he wants them to say. But again, it didn't work. Lil Woody got on the stand yesterday and said that he lied. So, hey, Taisha J. Hey, girl. Taisha, we started off this show by sending T-Talk a lot of love. I don't know if you have, personally talked to T-Talk outside of here. I don't follow a lot of people on social media outside of, YouTube. Just send T-Talk a lot of love. Let her know that we love and think about her, and just, sending her, wrapping our arms around her at this time. So if you could relay that message that we just love her, and I hope that she, her heart heals and everything works out for her and her family. I did not know that. I don't know what y'all talking about, but what didn't you know? You didn't know that about Al Reynolds? Is that what you're talking about? Tay-T says she got her money. She got the money. She was our trivia winner today. So congratulations, says Tay-T. Glad that you got your money. Sherry Shepherd don't even discuss that child either. Yeah, I don't think it was something about when they got a divorce. It's like she didn't want anything to do with him or the child. But he sued her for all this child support and she had to pay it. And so I don't think she really considers that her child. Congratulations. Yes. Oh, Courtney, I got them mixed up. This was, okay. So you were talking about Sherry Shepherd. Okay. I got you. I got you too, Latrice. Let's see. Love Seeing Her says he was a trip. I said he was acting like he is NYSL. Well, Young Thug has a few songs about Brian Steele. Brian Steele did not just become his lawyer for this case. He was already his lawyer. He's like been in Thug songs. I think somebody said he's been in a video. Now, I don't follow Thug like that to know if Brian Steele has been in like one of his old videos, but they have a really good relationship. Like prior to this case, they were really close. So, but I get him. Now, I've said this before. I do not think that Thug is an innocent man, but everybody is allowed a fair trial. That's just the way of the world. He's supposed to be given a fair trial. His attorney has been blocked every way. It's just not fair. We're watching in real time a corrupt case with cameras in the courtroom, and it's like they don't care that cameras are watching them, and they are blatantly and boldly running an illegal, corrupt case. And it's very telling that they have very little evidence, but they're trying to convict this man with no evidence really, and how corrupt the system is in Fulton County and really all over America, how corrupt the judicial system is. Has been like 30 days since the state attorney's extension for the Tory Lanez appeal. I got to look into Tory Lanez. I wanted to talk about Tory Lanez earlier this week, but we got stuck on a different topic. But Tory Lanez apparently married his baby mom right before he went to prison. And she filed for divorce this week. So Tory Lanez married he has a 7-year-old son with this young lady. And she filed for divorce. She said she cited irreconcilable differences. And she's filing for sole custody of the son, which I'm sure she would get because Tory is still serving his prison sentence for Meg. So I didn't even know he was married to that young lady, but they were married and she's filed for divorce after he's been in jail for a year. Hey, Main Event, Miss Main Event. Hey, girl. Hey, how you doing this morning? Let's see. What are you all talking about? Y'all talking to each other. Okay, so that's it. I really don't have much else. We've done the giveaway. We've kind of recapped the week. As usual, I hope you all are having a good week, a good weekend. It's Father's Day weekend. I don't know if you all have big plans. My father transitioned in 2018. So I would just be remembering my dad on Father's Day. The kids will be with their dad on this weekend. So I'll kind of have a weekend to myself to just kind of relax. Like I said, I'll be remembering my father. I don't know if you all have plans. What are you all planning to do? I'm not married, so I don't have anybody to celebrate. So yeah, this weekend I think I may go get my hair braided, but I have braids right now that I have not taken down. I need to condition my hair and get my ends trimmed. If I can do all of that, then I'm going to try and rebraid my hair because I don't like getting up doing hair. I cannot do hair for one, and I just don't have a lot of salon time. So I keep my hair braided a lot. I've actually had a great week. I had a really amazing week this week. So how are you all feeling? What are you all going into the weekend doing? Tay is going into the weekend $10 richer. I don't know how you gonna spend all that money that fast. So don't hurt yourself in the mall, burning down the stores with your winnings, but we'll see. Miss Main Event says, excuse me. My dad transitioned in 2014, 10 days prior to me turning 44. I'm so sorry to hear that. My dad actually transitioned about 13 days before my birthday as well. So he transitioned right before I turned, let's see, I don't even remember how old I was, but he transitioned right before my birthday as well. So I kind of have the same situation. My birthday is in December. He passed away in December of 2018. I stand to be corrected. I said I didn't think Shirley was going to get a divorce. Well, Nasty Nesto was properly served May 30th. So Nesto and Shirley Strawberry are headed for divorce. Yeah, because you know why they getting a divorce? Because Steve, one of the witnesses, Steve Harvey named them in drug in, and Shirley got to hurry up and do something quick. She got to do something quick, fast, and in a hurry, okay? Shirley got to help Steve out. She got to pledge her allegiance to Steve so she keep her job and her money. My dad as well in 2019. So a lot of us are, our fathers have transitioned. My dad, my dad was a great man. I miss him so. It's different when you can no longer call your parent and be like, just, hey, how you doing? Or they call you, hey, how you doing? So I talk to my dad a lot though. I pray, send my prayers up, and I tell my dad things I want him to know. And I just know that he's listening to me. So this week is a weekend I'll remember my father. I'll be on the phone with my son, making sure he's okay. His dad was unalived by a drunk driver. Oh my gosh, in February. So it's been hard for him. I'm so sorry to hear that. I am so sorry to hear that. So we're sending Tay's son up in prayers, and wrapping him around with a lot of love is very hard to lose a parent, especially to somebody being careless. So we're sending him lots of love, Tay. Just know that. Just know I'll send up a prayer for him. Its Main Event said, I'll be prepping for a 75 hard challenge. I'm hyped about it. Can anybody suggest a book to read? What's the 75 hard challenge? What is that exactly? And then I can try to tell you some books that, may be of help. What is that challenge? I need to get on a workout regimen, you guys. Queen Sheba went, she did a members only live, but she was talking about racing son. She was like, I need to put up a video racing my son. Y'all, I used to be a track athlete when I was in high school, but I am out of shape. I am so out of shape. I asked my son last night that he think he could beat me in racing, and he's really unsure because he knows that I'm competitive and I'm athletic, but y'all, I have not ran in so long. I don't even know if I can run anymore. I don't know if I have speed. I don't know if I can even, you probably say start. I might still be at the starting line. And, so I don't know. I don't know how confident I am to race my son, even though I think I can beat him. I'm just not 100% sure. I thought the feds released the fact that Nasty Nesto was still married. So how does it work when you're a bigamist? How does it work when you're a bigamist? Do they still consider you to be married to the second person? Or is it kind of like null and void? Man, I'm late. Hey, Alpha Mac. Hey, sis. Man, I'm late, but I'll do a replay and leave my comments for you. Hey, everyone in the chat. Replay gang, I love y'all. I love when y'all come and drop the comments and let me know that y'all are in the replay. I think it was me and It's earlier in the week. We were going back and forth. She's telling us, I feel crazy. I'm talking to myself. No, you're not. I'm right here with y'all. When y'all in the replay gang, I will respond to all the comments. Okay. So I'm looking at y'all. I see y'all and I appreciate you all on the replay gang. So our music lover says she lost her dad in 2022. Oh, so all of us, it's a lot of us in here whose father has transitioned. And a lot of them transitioned like in the, close in time. So yeah, I feel you all. So, this weekend is just a time to remember the good times with my dad. My dad loved me. My dad's eyes used to light up when I came in the room. So he always made me feel he wasn't really affectionate, but I knew that my dad loved me a whole lot. Yeah. It's T, we're sending you a lot of encouragement. Let's see, I'm trying to read the comments because y'all don't have nothing else. We've done everything for the day. And that said, have a wonderful day and weekend, everyone. So I'm excuse me. So I'm really done. I don't have anything else to talk about. I'm just reading the comments to see what y'all talking about. Love See Her said they said she still has to get a divorce because to her they were married and she can still be charged with bigamy if she doesn't. Oh, okay. So when you marry the second person, it still is considered a legal marriage. And okay. So I was wondering how that works because Kimora Simmons' husband, the white man she's married to, he's a bigamist. He was actually married to her and he never divorced his first wife, who was an Asian woman. And so I just always wondered how that worked. Do you have to get a divorce? Do they consider you to still be legally married? Is the marriage considered null and void? But I guess it's considered a legal marriage. Praying for all without fathers. That's right. We are praying for each other. We're going to keep each other lifted up this weekend. I hope nobody has a heavy heart this weekend. I always try to look at it as, I just try to enjoy the time I did have with my father. And energy never dies. I'm one of those people that thinks like that energy never dies. So that's why I say I talk to my dad a lot. I keep him, he's in my heart. I keep him in my heart. And if there's something I want to say to my dad, I put it out there in the universe. And I just know that he hears me. So, energy never dies. It just transcends. Miss Main Event says 75 Hard is a mental challenge that tests you to stick to some specifics such as meal planning, exercising, reading. Okay. So I have to look that up. I might need to do that. I need to get into shape. I don't know what type of self-help books you like, but I have, I need to read. I have the 4 Agreements. I have, let me look at my bookshelf. It's right here. Have you read The Alchemist? I have The Alchemist. The 4 Agreements are good. Let's see. I have, I'm just trying to look at some books I have really quickly that I can see. I have the 48 Laws of Power. Let me move my computer over here so y'all can see where I'm trying to look at my bookshelf. The Laws of Human Nature. What else do I have over here? I'm trying to look, but I can't reach my bookshelf. So, those are a couple of books that I have that will be good on your journey right now. So the 4 Agreements, The Alchemist, 48 Laws of Power, The Power of Human Nature are some of the books that I can see on my bookshelf right now. Again, I have to think. I can't really see all of my books because I'm my sperm donor passed in 2019. It is what it is, and it's passing didn't face me at all. It's like that sometimes, Alpha. It be like that sometimes. I ask God to, heal my heart all the time because I don't know how I would feel if my children, I was like, I don't care. I don't have anything to do. The Little Red Book, Toot Latrice suggested The Little Red Book, Miss Main Event. Keep my husband in your prayers. He lost both his parents last year in July, 3 weeks apart. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry to hear that, Cricket 22. I am so sorry to hear that. We will definitely keep him in lifted in prayers, send him positive energy, especially in July, because I know that will be a hard month for him. the 4-hour work week is another one that was suggested by Toot Latrice, Miss Main Event, the 4-hour work week. So there are some books for you to read during your 75 hard challenge. I'm going to look into that. I need to get into shape. I have a FUPA. I never had stomach. I was very slim all my life. I've always been really, really slim. And, you know, as age starts to hit you, that weight starts to stick. And I wasn't used to that weight sticking. And I like Coca-Colas, y'all. I hate to admit it, but I like vanilla Cokes. And so having a soda habit, it's very hard to lose my gut. And I want to lose my gut. I've been thinking about lipo because I don't like to work out. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie like I have discipline to work out. I start working out and then like 2-3 days or 2 weeks in, I'm over it. And if I don't have a 6-pack by then, I'm like, okay, I'm done. So if I can get rid of this FUPA, Lord, because I've never had a stomach and it just came out of nowhere. It came out in about 2022. I started to get a stomach and it's gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. And I don't know what to do. I don't want to look pregnant. No surgery, Toot Latrice says. Well, somebody better, I got to do something. I have got to do something because I have this small body and this big old belly and it's just not going to work. They sent a prayers to you at Cricket 22. Good morning, Reen Bass. Good morning. No surgery, no surgery. Love Seeing Her said, me too. So we need to make it a part of the healthy initiative. Love Seeing Her has a healthy initiative that she will be doing. So once she drops her, if you drop a post, I'll share it so anybody that wants to join can contact Love Seen Heard. She goes by Love Seen Heard as well on Instagram. Oh, me too, Courtney. FUPA and Cokes. Yes, FUPA and Cokes. And I don't know how to get rid of this FUPA with this Coke habit. And not Coke habit. I need to stop saying that because it sounds like a drug problem. I mean Coca-Cola. I mean Coca-Cola, you guys. Not anything else, okay? Oh, my heart goes out to each of you who had a beautiful relationship with your dad, and he's no longer here. Cricket 22, I'll definitely keep you and your husband in my thoughts and prayers. That's so beautiful, Alf Mac. Thank you so much. We are starting in July. She's doing a health initiative. So again, when she drops it, if you can drop a post, Love Seen Heard, so that I can share it to anybody that wants to join the health initiative. I'm going to try, y'all, but I know I don't stick to diets and stuff. Part of me has accepted that I have this FUPA. Part of me is just okay with having this FUPA because I know that I don't like to exercise. But part of me is like, I want to be fine again. Like if I show y'all some of my old photos, I can't pull up. I don't know if y'all be seeing my Instagram and I be pulling it up because I be trying to, okay. I don't want to, let me see if I can show y'all an old picture of me when I didn't have any stomach. And now I have all this stomach. I don't want nobody. I told y'all I don't want my Instagram on here because I go by different names on every platform. And I don't want no crazies following me, writing me about nothing crazy. So I have yet to want to disclose my Instagram, but maybe one day I will. Okay, let's see. Let me try to find. Okay, so y'all, this was me back in like 2021. I didn't really have a lot of stomach. Oh, y'all can see my name. I can't put it on here. Y'all can see my Instagram name. And it might be a crazy in the bushes somewhere. And I don't have time. I'm not ready to share my Instagram just yet. But I was going to try to show y'all a picture. But maybe one day I'll save the picture and show it. But some people know who I am on Instagram. I will share it one day, but it's just I'm still trying to vet everything on YouTube. It'd be a lot of crazy stuff going on. And my kids, my oldest follows me on Instagram, but I just don't have time for no foolishness. Okay. Let's see. You said, I'm trying to read the comments. Love Seen Heard says, I need to get off Coca-Cola and snacks. Listen, my son went to the store the other day and he was buying himself some snacks. Why did he bring me home a box of Twinkies? I said, I got a bad habit. Why did he bring me home a box of Twinkies? And I ate the whole box, y'all. So, yeah, you know, I'm still used to that small body that I used to have. And again, as age comes, this weight starts to stick, and I just, I'm not used to this weight sticking. It used to just fall off. So I'm 38 now, and the weight just sticks now. And so I like my hips. I have natural hips, you guys. I have natural hips. I have natural butt. But I have a lot of stomach as well, so well, it's 11 o'clock. I'm supposed to be at work. I don't know how I be letting the time get away from me, and I ain't even have nothing to talk about. But thank you all for joining. Again, congratulations to It's Tay T. I'm sending everybody lots of love this weekend. I hope everybody has a beautiful weekend. It's Friday. We will talk to you all next week with some hot topics, celebrity news, and gossip. I see a lot of people are pivoting off of Love and Marriage Huntsville because, it's gotten to that point. So I will still do my reviews on Monday of Love and Marriage Huntsville. So we'll see y'all back to do a review. And I kind of, like I said, I kind of stick to the show and what's going on the show. And that's about it. I can care less about, the other stuff has just gotten so draining. But thank you all for rocking with me. Thank you for coming over here and kicking it. I appreciate you as usual. Kick off your shoes, relax your feet. And I hope you all have a beautiful weekend. Make sure you do something for yourself. Since we've had this Twinkie Coca-Cola conversation, FUPA conversation, I'm going to try to walk around the block this weekend. I'll let y'all know if I made it, how many laps I did. But I'm going to try to get my my waist trainer and walk around and also I have a little body burner machine, little mini sculpting machine. I don't know what I did with it, but I need to try to use that this weekend to try to burn some fat, see if it works. But we'll see. See you all, and you all have a great weekend. Thank you for kicking it. Per usual, do something for yourself. Love you all. Appreciate you all, and goodbye.